I was running before,
Yeah.
I met elementary school principals who told me they had elementary school students on suicide watch.
Yeah.
Elementary school students on suicide watch. And I'm sure you know that they have in public schools throughout the country trauma rooms. Trauma rooms. And I remember when people were first starting to talk about trauma-informed education. I thought that was so great and all of that, and of course it is. However, we have to ask ourselves, why is childhood such a trauma for so many of these children?
Well, in fact, if you look at the statistics, the rate of childhood suicide in the States is going up. And both the New York Times and the New Yorker, sometime within the last year, had these anguished articles about this is happening and nobody knows why. Well, the hell we don't
That's
know why.
exactly right. The hell we know what we don't know why. I know. I can't stand that.
I know
Exactly.
why, because you
We've
talk about in
done,
your the stress that parents are under is translated to stress on the children, and the desperate hunt just to make a living that people have to face makes them less available to connect emotionally with their children. Not because they don't love their kids, but simply because they don't have the emotional presence of mind and the time. And now those kids whose parents may love them, but if the parents are stressed and emotionally somewhat distant, they don't receive the love. So they feel desperate. That's why the increase in childhood suicides.
and we cannot overstate the significance of economic anxiety
Yeah,
as a root cause for why these parents are so upset. Like I said, if back in the 70s, one salary,
yeah,
one parent could afford to stay home, and one salary could afford to support the family of four, one job, they have a house, they have a car, they could take a vacation, they could send their kids to college.
yeah.
There's so much more bandwidth, there's so much less stress. But we have adopted an economic paradigm that is so infused into our public policy, which is just short-term corporate profits at the expense of life, at the expense of what it takes for people to live with dignity, to live without trauma, without economic anxiety. We have 70% of the American people who say that they live with constant economic stress.